Hey everybody, how is everyone doing? I hope everybody's having a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I appreciate it. Excuse me, already my voice. Chantal apparently went live a few hours ago, and apparently she's had a panic attack and did not go on this alleged, I'm saying border run to Beirut to, get the money. Allegedly had a panic attack, didn't go on the trip. So apparently she's home alone. And then a little bit ago, she went live again, but it's only 15 minutes, so I don't even know what's that all about. So I'm probably going to do a reaction to this one. This one's about an hour and a half. I might skip through portions, and apologies up front. She is eating chips or something like that. So at the beginning of this, there is chewing noises. And it would be impossible. I mean, it wouldn't be impossible, but it would just be very time consuming to edit all of that out. So I apologize beforehand for the chewing noises, but let's see what the excuses are when it comes to this alleged panic attack. So here we go.
Hi, Fernanda. Everybody, who did I miss? Liz, Great, Marina, Mr. Responsible, Candace, Kimby, Normal Set, Razor's Edge, Amira, Chocolate, Kendall, Lens, Maxine, Breeza. Really, Breeza? Hey, Wiley, Grimace, Monica, Tracy, D20, Dorian, I know, Lynx, Monica, Gia, hey Gia, Strawberries, Kitty Fuzz, Counterfeit, Labubu, Rapper Noises, Brookshire, Lorena, Anthony, Heather, Julia, Barb, Shannon. Did I hear Snacks? Australian Busy Bee, Kitty. Hey, Tracy. Oh, my goodness. Hello, everyone. Sandra, who else? Vanessa. Oh, my gosh, I missed a lot of people. October Land. Well, I have a story for you. My camera's off because, well, you know why. Hey, no name, Normal Set. Not really. I'm doing a bit better now that I'm at home eating cheese, but thanks, Gia. Anonymous. So, I feel awful. Like, I want to cry. What are you doing, Julia? I feel super awful because we were supposed to go on a road trip with, 16 people, right? Huge family members.
I'm sorry, but that's... I don't know. That seems suspect to me. 16 people going to wherever they're going. I don't know. That seems kind of odd, but okay.
Right, Christy. And we were leaving, they were at Fajr, 3:30, okay, in the morning to get to where we're going. We're going on a road trip that's hours away. And, what am I thinking? I am not in reality. I'm
clearly.
I have so many emotions right now. I feel bad. But at the same time, I don't feel true. I feel like I'm not understood. Yeah, well, basically, it would be kind of there would only be 2 vehicles, so a bunch of people would be piled into ours for hours and hours. And doing things with huge amounts of people is normal here. Nobody understands panic attack.
Excuse me.
So
doing things with a large family is normal. I think everywhere in the world. What's suspect about it to me is I don't know, because all the stuff that's going on in Syria, I just find it hard to believe that a family of that size would be oh, this is the right time, to take a trip to go wherever while there's bombs being dropped and people being unalived and everywhere in the country. I don't know. I just find it odd.
I feel bad because I didn't want to go at first. I said no. Salah was like, I'm not leaving you at home alone. I feel too worried about you. I feel too bad. Yeah, Salah went. I'm like, he has to go. There was plans in place. People are relying on him to bring them. And I'm fine with that. I don't want him not having fun. Julia's been playing with the same pebble on the ground for friggin' 2 weeks. Okay. I know fruit yogurt, but yeah.
She seems very manic. Just the tone of voice and the way that she's talking. Jumping from subject to subject and then getting lost in the cat all of a sudden. I don't know. Very manic.
I don't know. What if he doesn't come back? Well, don't make me more worried. I'm so worried because he's tired.
I mean, that's
and he has to drive. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's why I'm live. Like, you know, baby.
I mean, it just doesn't make sense.
Why are you hiding from a pebble? It doesn't even move. You're weird. You have a pea brain. I love you. Okay. Anyway, so we went to the family's house to sleep over, okay? And this is where, like, I was sleeping before I went to Qatar because while the house was, you know. Anyway, and I said, I don't want to go because, you know, you should know me by now, you know, like, but he wants to include me. He said, listen, you're not going to be in Syria, like, you know, much longer. You have to experience these things, like, you know, and there's, like, different areas I have to experience of, you know. So, hey, Lorena. So, I'm not really looking.
It sounds like a setup for a trap. I don't know. You have to do these things.
I'm trying to get the story out.
Oh my goodness.
So anyway, yeah, I said, why can't we just sleep at home? Because sometimes, like, they don't have the same type of power as we do. Like, their power goes out, and I need my CPAP. So we got there around after, like, when I said we were leaving, we left. We got there, we had some dinner. One of the ladies made rice and lentils and, like, fried onions. It was really good. And then we were discussing what we're going to do, what time we're going to leave. And to get there at a decent time, we would leave at 3:30 in the morning. So we were up.
Those little jump cuts, like, if you notice that in the video as it's playing, that's not her jump cutting or me jump cutting. That's because her internet goes out and then it just jump cuts, like, automatically by itself. So if you pick up on that, that's what that is.
Late socializing, you know, shisha, like, drinks, whatever. Not alcoholic drinks. So the power went out in the middle, like, at, like, 1. I didn't sleep. We didn't get to lay down till, like, midnight. At, like, 1, the power goes out. There's no power. And like, the night before we were...
Excuse me. Okay. So she's complaining about the power going out at midnight, but she's she's talking about... What am I saying? She's talking about laying down at midnight, and then the power goes out, but she's typically not even asleep at that time. Because we've all seen the live streams where it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4 a.m., and she has not gone to sleep. So I don't know why all of a sudden that's an issue.
Talking about that, like, what if because we were going to stay in, like, chalets with, like, there would be, like, you know, 2 families per chalet, like I don't know. It's not like how you think. It's not expensive at all.
Excuse
like,
me,
you know,
ma'am. A chalet, where the hell do you think you are? It's probably like a tent, like a Bedouin type of traveling tent. That's probably what you're talking about.
So, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, like, me
chalet.
Staying with...
I just find it hilarious that she would say that. A chalet in the countryside of Syria. Yes.
To me, it could be 16, it's a million people to me. If it's more than just me and Salah, it's a million people. Hey, Hidden Sapphire.
You know why? I honestly believe why she doesn't want to be around his family or in a situation like that where there's a lot of people with Salah is because she doesn't have control over him and she wants to isolate him. So whenever there's a lot of people around, she's unable to do the typical behavior that she does in order to control him. That's why she doesn't like being around a lot of people.
I'm just like, you know,
her anxiety is nothing but a control issue.
Anyway,
that's all it is.
I could never. Hi, baby. You want me to play now that I'm home? And I kind of, like, missed Juice. Well, I did miss Juice a lot.
And I can't believe they were gonna, like, just ghost the cat like that for 2 or 3 days. No air conditioning, no fan, no nothing, in a locked up house and all of that heat. She's, like I said, if that doesn't prove that she's an animal abuser, I don't know what does.
You know, they're lovely people. The thing is like, I feel bad because they're gonna think it's them. Because I always, like...
Well, it is them, according to you.
I always want to go home. Like, I don't want to stay, you know, it's like... Okay.
And that's another cue of Chantal's when she does that. Okay. She's trying to make up the lie as she goes along. So that's another cue for everybody to pick up on her lies.
Like, they don't understand mental illness.
There you go.
Especially me, like, understand me. Canadian culture is more isolating. Salah understands more, like, because he's lived with me for 3 years.
By the way, if you hear people yelling in the next room here, all the boys in the household are in there watching football. So if you hear screaming, that's what it is.
But he's like, you have to come, like. And I'm like, okay. Because it does sound like fun, but like, who am I kidding? Like, you're right, even going camping with just my small family, I freak out. You know?
Because you have no control.
I see my family on like special occasions and that's it. Like, and that's only maybe like 6, 7 people. He has to explain it to them, but I don't think they get it. I'm eating a bowl of cheese.
A bowl of cheese.
Thanks, Australia. Some of his family does, but not all, no. I don't think he's ready to crack it to them.
They get it. His family, I'm sure, or friends get it. They probably, like I said, talk mucho crap about you behind your back. They understand it. You're a weird individual and you don't like to be around people that you can't control. They understand it perfectly, Chantal.
And they're very, maybe they do, but they're very, they wouldn't pry. No, it's not camping. You know? Thanks. It's warm. Thank you, Lorena. Anxiety meds. Yeah, and I'm on 80-cent antidepressants. I don't know how they're doing, but I might develop a friggin' schizophrenia or something from it.
That's not funny.
That's true, Julia. Like, there's some places where mental illness is, like, the same type of illnesses are just not, you know, not, how would I say, popular?
Yeah, exactly. She said that correctly. They're not popular. That's what I'm... Chantal and Amber Lynn, two of these individuals are very famous for not getting professionally diagnosed with anything, and they Google stuff, and whatever fits the narrative, all of a sudden, poof, they have that mental illness. They're one of those. And not only that, they scroll TikTok to see, you know, what's the new and upcoming mental illness that they should pretend that they have.
Tracy, even in war, like, yes, I'm sure it's, you know, so... what I mean is, like, day-to-day anxiety, like, you know, that's kind of like a understandable, you know. They're very stoic people, though, you know.
You don't think people in other countries around the world have anxiety and things like this? Yes, they do, but it's a little bit different in like the United States and other countries, because with insurance companies and government and all of that, they need to label everything. So then that's where you have all these different things. I'm sure people in Syria do have anxiety, considering the horror that they've been going through for years. I'm pretty much sure they do.
So this morning at 3:30, Salah woke up and he said, "Did you sleep?" I said, "No." "Why didn't you sleep?" "You know, the power." I said, "Yeah, Tam, not discussed as openly, you're right." "Really, Breeza?" Uh-oh. The cheese helps because I was really hungry. Hey, Nostune. So I was like, basically,
And I don't even, she just said, who said that? Not discussed openly. Yeah, that's true. And I think too, that's, how do I say it? I don't want to, you could say family type of issue, or you can even say ethnicity type of issue. There's certain people that don't discuss how their feelings or mental illness or anything. That's just not done. So, yeah, and depending on where you're from, sometimes it's not discussed.
Yeah. Do you, Wiley? Yikes, that is scary. Too hot. It's getting cooler at night. But I was picturing being, like, no sleep. My anxiety was bad that morning. What if we drive 6 hours and we can't find an affordable place with, like, has electricity all night?
Oh, man. She sounds like an asshole.
And we're going to be driving in a car with, like, a million people packed in.
She just doesn't want to do it.
And I'm tired, and just, like, I started having a...
Like I said, control. She doesn't want to do it. She's not in control of the situation or the people. So that's why she didn't want to do it. She, like, legitimately has no valid excuse, really, to not do this, other than that she's an asshole.
Panic attack, like, I couldn't catch my breath. Unless
this is all BS, and they did actually go to Beirut, and we're not going to hear from her until after. When did YouTube payday? Payday's on Monday, so until on Monday or after Monday, then we're going to hear from her. Because she actually might be lying, and she's actually in Beirut or Jordan or wherever they go to launder the money.
Alex. Yeah.
I mean, the whole 16 people narrative probably could be a lie. 100%. And she, like I said, she's a liar. Rule number 1.
Really, Breezeth? I'm at home with the bad internet. Sorry. It's gonna be bad. Sorry, Julia. They suck. Juice? Pull up the shisha. Yeah, so I said, I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. Like, hey, Shamrocks.
And it's you really,
just saw the notice?
What's really disgusting, I'm sorry to keep pausing it, but I have like these thoughts popping into my head. What's really disgusting about this too is there are a lot of people that have severe anxiety and can't even leave their house. And the fact that she's using that as an excuse because she just doesn't want to do something is kind of disgusting. I get sick and tired of Chantal, and Amber Lynn's been MIA because she's getting sued by her auntie, but both of them using mental illness as an excuse for their disgusting behavior. I'm so sick of that.
I feel so bad, but I have to go home. So he literally, like, drove me quite a ways home. Pretty far, normal set. Like, hours.
I'm thinking Beirut.
Angela.
What is that, about 5-6 hour drive?
That's another thing, Lynx. I have bathroom problems. You think there's public rest stops along the way? No. Panic attacks, yeah. Australian, true. They'll have a better time without my needy, complaining ass anyways.
So if she's actually... Question. If she's actually by herself and she's going to be there for 2 or 3 days... Number one, she's a sitting target, and then not only that, she's like literally broadcasting it, and she thinks that there's nobody watching this in Syria. They're watching it. So sitting target, what an idiot. And number 2, does she have enough food to last for 3 days? Probably not.
Because whenever Salah asks, like, we need electric all night, they're like, oh no, that could be a problem. So I'm like, I'm not risking, Yeah. True, Julia. Hey, Sneaker.
So like I said, her control issue. She doesn't want to be put out of her way. She doesn't want to do it. She's just an ass, man. Can you imagine?
I do feel very bratty, and that's why one reason I realize I have to go. Hey, Jackie. That's just going to be my reality if I live here.
I mean, she is a brat.
Always, almost every day, being with a ton of people, and I'm not comfortable with that.
Wow.
Even if I love them. I love my family to death, and I don't want to be around them every day.
I want to know what changed, because she was like fupa balls in, upon her arrival to Syria, about that life, about, being a housewife, about entertaining, the coffee. We've seen all the videos. What has happened between that and now to have this change of opinion? I wonder. Like I said, there's something else going on here. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure we'll find out.
It's not about them. It's about,
Sounds like a breakup.
Not about you. He went without me. Hi, Teardrop. I'm happy he went. I want some time alone and with Juice. Baby. Please. And, you're a loner too. Imodium. Hey, Mike. Yeah, Angela. Cheese and chips.
Wait a minute. This shawarma in nature. We don't know. Please elaborate. You're ending sentences with, but I literally don't. I'm slow. I mean, that's the truth. Everything is like,
I can't communicate. Home Alone. Yep, Teardrop. I just don't feel understood. It's just a different culture. Like, it's not bad. It's just not me. It's just not what I'm, you know.
She's been there. She's been in the Middle East for 3 years, and now all of a sudden she's come to the realization that this isn't for me. It's the culture. It's just not for me. Like I said, this is some bullshit.
And it would be like that anywhere in the world. It's not if it's not my culture, it's not my culture.
Please.
You know?
Oh, the chewing. Oh my goodness. Sounds like a rat.
Yeah, I don't speak the language, so it can be awkward. Like sometimes, like, even if it was 16 Beezers, no. You're a loner too, Barb. They're my husband's chips, Mike. I feel so awful. I feel bad for Salah because I feel like he has to explain. He's the one who has to explain to his family why his wife is a nutcase. Stop it! Yeah. With mozzarella. We haven't had downtime in over 25 years. Oh, I hope you get something soon. Yeah, same here. I'm a loner.
Busy bee swizzle. My husband works 14-hour shifts 3 days a week, so he is home 4 days in a row now. I love him, but I also want him to go away. That's lovely. You know, it seems like there's a bunch of people in here that hate their husbands. It's really sad.
And, like, I love the women. But, like, it's awkward. Like,
that's a lie.
I kind of dread, like, when Salah, like, he always, like, because the men and women socialize different. Yeah, that's understandable, Teardrop. A lot of the time, he'll, like, drop me off to be with the women and go and get his, like, go to the barbershop with his, like, cousin or something, like, his male cousins. And the guys will, you know, and it's like, I don't speak the language, and it's, like, awkward using Translate.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, Gia. It's awkward.
You know what? I can imagine that. Like, he would drop her off with all the women, and she would probably be sitting there just making weird faces, not talking to anybody, and then they would probably try to be nice to her and, you know, ask her questions and things like that. She's probably a rude jerk. I can only imagine.
Really, Julia?
Or behaving like she's better than him. I bet you.
You know what I mean? Yeah, right, Links.
Yeah.
You know, Sky Full of Stars?
Chewing, I apologize. Horrible.
Is it cutting out? I could never, Charlotte. Sneakerhead, yeah. No, they don't speak English. The call to prayer. I'm not going to be on long because, yeah, you can hear it.
I wonder what the time was. You know what? Is she even actually at home? I don't think she is, because she's been on at that time, and I don't remember it being that loud, actually. I could be wrong, but it sounds different. It doesn't sound like it typically sounds. I don't think she's actually at home. I don't know. It's weird. I could be wrong, though.
They don't get many foreigners here at all.
Gee, I wonder why.
No, they don't speak French. What? Scribco. Look. No, I think it's Moroccans that speak French. Can be, really? Ah, whatever.
I mean, that's probably another thing why Chantal is insecure. Because listen to what Kimby says. I had a panic attack once when I met up with people from school. They were all talking about their jobs and what they've done in life, and all I'd done was care for my gran. LOL. I mean, I can understand that, because you would feel like you've really accomplished nothing in your life. You know, they have these careers, they've traveled the world, all this kind of stuff like that, and then all you've done was just, you know, take care of a family relative. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. That's probably, why Chantal feels uncomfortable maybe in like an adult setting with other people, because she really has nothing to talk about.
Yourself, Matzah, but I'm finished. What is he saying? Allahu Akbar. And that's about all I know.
Before I go further, let me just say this. Taking care of somebody who is ill, or taking care of like, your family members, like your mother, father, grandfather, grandmother, whatever the case may be, is still a job in itself, and is still something that should be appreciated by people, because that's hard work to be a caregiver of somebody that is ill. So never look at yourself less than anybody else. Never do that. You're still doing something that's important.
Salah knows it, but I've been up since, I didn't even sleep. Thanks, Brookshire. Have a good one, yeah. I didn't even sleep. And I can't go on a road trip. I'm not scared, no, because I'm locked. I have keys, but I have keys to get out in an emergency. But the big front iron gates are closed and locked tight, so I'm okay. Oh, you'd be pissed? Well, you're supposed to get up and pray. You're supposed to get up early.
And she's sitting here. So disrespectful, man.
Charlotte, right? I'm just like, I just want to go home, be alone with my cat. Like, I miss Juice. I don't like leaving her, like, for long,
Sure.
I miss her so bad. That's the only thing about traveling I hate.
She's such a liar. Did she think about that when she boned out of Kuwait, for Canada, because they got into some legal trouble? She didn't give a crap about Juice then. Now, all of a sudden, she cares about the cat. She's full of crap.
I didn't go with him. I freaked out. And I feel bad because I know the family is probably like, what the hell's wrong with your wife? Like, because the other night we went and we hung out. And we were there from like...
That's so disrespectful
maybe 4
what she's doing right now. I'm sorry.
No,
Look,
not 4.
You don't have to be a follower of Islam to just respect, other religions, and, respect the people that believe in other religions. And the fact that she's sitting here just talking through the call to prayer, I just find so disgusting.
Sorry, it was earlier than that. We were there for like 8-9 hours. And then I said to Salah, I'm like, I want to go. I'm so tired. And then everyone just stopped and looked at me. And Salah was like, yeah, she's here, Vanna. He's just gone for 2 days. Yeah, Lynx. Thanks, Grape. Yeah, I just need space, but I don't think I'm going to do anything social until I leave, because I'm just like, I just can't.
She can't do nothing.
I don't know. If we have people visit, that's okay, but like, it's just that like, when they socialize, it's like an all day and night thing, and it's just really mentally exhausting for me. And I don't know how to portray that without feeling rude.
You are rude.
Baby!
There's no other way, there's no other way to portray that. You are rude. You like being in control, and when there's other people around, you're not in control.
Baby!
What is this, Teardrop? Why is Teardrop, always like try to one-up people? Like, she's trying to one-up Chantal right now. Teardrop is the one-upper. Okay, what does she have to say? Chantal, last night at 2 a.m., a group of people tried to walk in my daughter's house. They were drunk. They had the wrong house, but her fiance came out saying, "Get the hell out of here, LOL." Give me a break.
What? What the heck, Teardrop? That's scary.
How's that scary?
It's like those things you see on the Ring cameras. Hey, Nubby.
Drunk people? Give me a break.
Should I be advertising You're Alone?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody knows where I am. I mean...
Please.
No, I haven't explained beezing. And I may or may not have a way to defend myself. Just saying.
Oh, wow. So she's admitting right there that they have a pew-pew in the house, maybe multiple pew-pews. I would love to know has he, oh man, has he taken her out to use the pew pew? Does she know how to disassemble the pew pew? Like all of those sorts of things? Probably not. I'm curious to know what kind of pew pew it is. Depending on what type, you know, the kickback on it. Can you see her doing that? I can't. I can't even see it. Oh my goodness, she would probably pew herself before she would even do that to an intruder. Give me a break.
The cheese grater. No. Hide in the bathroom. Yeah, like I've done that. It's good to set boundaries. I don't know, man.
I'm assuming it's probably like a Sig Sauer or something like that.
Throwing Julia. Release snorkel? No, yeah. Yeah, right, teardrop. No, I'm not politically aligned or, yeah, exactly.
Bullshit.
I just want to be peaceful at home and mind my business. Now, the thing is, yeah, so Salah, I said, just go have fun. It's like, how am I going to have fun worrying about you being alone? Like, what are you going to eat? I'm like, I have, like, eggs, bread, noodles. I'll be all right.
Oh, man, she's going to starve to death. Maybe this is the diet she didn't know she needed. She's going to eat all of that. She has bread, cheese, eggs, and noodles. She's going to eat that in one day. And she's going to be there for 2 or 3 days by herself. This is the diet Chantal needs.
He said whenever he gets back, we'll go to Damascus, just the two of us, but...
Oh, my goodness.
I don't even know. Like, I could probably do that.
Wait a minute. That doesn't make sense to me, though. Okay, number one, this is another thing. They're supposed to be separating. They're getting divorced because they're not getting along. This is what she said. And, you know, they've been fighting and all of that sort of thing. So, number one, why would she be going on a family trip, LOL, with 16 other people? Question mark. Not only that, upon his return, they're supposed to take a trip, just the two of them together, to Damascus. That doesn't sound like a couple that's separating or breaking up.
Damascus. It's being social. It's the 16, I think even 18 people. It's... I have some food here. Yeah, teardrop, I know. I feel really bad. Because I kind of freaked out on him because it was like a self-defense thing because I thought he was going to make me go because he was like, you have to come. And then I was like, listen, we're separated. I don't want to do anything with you anymore. And I felt so bad because like the way he looked at me was like I could tell it like, looked hurt and like shocked.
Please, I'm not believing that at all.
And now I feel like shit for saying that. Yeah, I guess on. Hey, Night Owl.
I hope people see this manipulation.
And I feel like I'm like breaking his heart.
Did you see the manipulation?
By, like, separating and leaving.
So is she not, like I said, is she not leaving now because she feels bad? She sees the hurt in his eyes. She hurt his feelings. She's not going to leave after all. And you're not going to get a refund either.
Yes. I do still really love him a lot. It's just, you know, it's so hard because I miss... Hey, Paige. No, Infinity. I miss, like... It's like I feel bad for leaving Salah. And I felt bad for leaving, like, Pete's because he's no romantic anything, but I talk and hang out with Pete's. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't like that.
She doesn't feel bad for anything.
You're eating it.
That's one emotion that Chantal does not have, and that's empathy for others. There's no way that she feels bad for whatever she's done to Pete's and whatever she's allegedly done to Glitter Tits Salah. No
she
way.
Would kick my butt. Hi, Chris. Kiss my grits. You know what? You know what I do though when she's sitting like, you know, like how they sit and their body looks like a chicken. I rub her back leg. I go, oh, what a nice chicken leg. Yeah. I went home. Thanks, Night Owl. Chocolate butterfly. Yeah. Thanks, Miss Blackwood. And Tasha. I'm only living in the Middle East. And I do enjoy my time. I'm not saying I don't at all. It's just that, like, I'm here for Salah. Number one. Like, I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Salah. I have to wear hijab, yeah, while I'm here. Ugh.
That's not true.
It's cutting?
There's women that don't wear hijab in Syria, so that's like, I don't know why she's saying that. But okay, Chantal.
The internet is really not good, so I don't know what it's going to be like. Hey, Pumpy. No, I don't wear it at home. If there's people here, then yeah. Yeah, Dewdrop. I just feel awful.
Yeah, you sound like you feel awful as you shove food into your face hole.
You guys can't hear me? Uh-oh.
I don't know why this dog keeps barking. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I don't know what the heck he's barking at. I'm gonna have to go check in a minute.
I'm really annoyed with the internet.
Oh my goodness. I gotta skip the chewing.
They're barbecue chips.
I had to skip.
No, I'm in Syria. We are just culturally incompatible in a lot of ways, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Hey, Gabrielle. There's just a lot of things. I want to list them, but I sound like I'm complaining, and I'm not. Because Syrian people, the country, they're amazing, okay? But it's just like, when your job is the internet and you don't have good internet,
I mean,
when you need CPAP and there's not, power in a lot of places, kidnapping. No, I haven't seen Kidnapping Stella. Yeah, Tanya.
I'm not buying none of this.
There's probably family pressure and all that stuff. I love him, and I care about him, and I just want him to be happy. I just want that so much. I won't be happy in Canada unless he's happy. Time Warp character? I love Time Warp. 12-hour stream, not now. I have to go to bed. No, Carrie, it's not COVID. It's not complaining about privacy, electricity, internet.
I'm sorry, I disagree. Shawarma in nature. They say it's not complaining to want privacy, electricity, internet, food, and air conditioning. Those are all luxuries. So I do think it's a bit of complaining. Not everybody, has running electricity, internet, food, and air conditioning in their life. Those are not really necessary to function in this world. Food. But yeah, she is complaining. Come on.
Food and air conditioning.
She knows where she's at.
And these are things that I take for granted, and I feel privileged even complaining about those things in this country. You know what I mean?
It's true. Very good for recognizing
If he's not happy,
that.
what will you do? I have no idea. Hey, Island Dragonfly.
Whether she's just saying that just to say it, whether she actually recognizes that, I don't know. I think it would be a good thing if she does actually recognize that, but she is a narcissist, so I don't believe her. I don't believe that she actually has come to that realization. She's just saying that to say it.
Yeah, Maryland, maybe. No, Kuwait was like... it's just anywhere. I just get bored.
What is this? Shawarma in nature. You're not privileged. Your ancestors had to do a lot of work to get that for you. It wasn't free. Wait a minute. First of all, she is privileged. And what are you saying? That her colonizer relatives had to do a lot of hard work to get her the life that she wanted to live? I'm not quite understanding that. Because I don't think I'm mistaken by calling her relatives colonizers, right? If you're talking about ancestry. That's a weird comment, Shawarma.
I was kind of bored there. And I felt the restrictions were annoying. Like not being able to swear. Just like no freedom, I don't belong in conservative cultures. And I'm married to a conservative man.
I thought she loved it.
And I know things
I thought you loved it. I thought you loved that conservative culture. I cannot speak today. Maybe because it's too early. loved that conservative culture, loved having the man in control. You know, you felt like a princess where you didn't have to do anything, and he made all the decisions. I thought you loved that, Chantal. Now all of a sudden, what has changed? Why all of a sudden, you know, you have a different opinion
that are not
about
so
that?
Conservative, but because he was such a conservative person, that's why those things happen. I think when you're raised in a very conservative, super conservative way, you know, you kind of, I don't know.
So what are you saying? You were raised in a feral kind of way? Is that what you're saying? Anyways, let's see. Shawarma in Nature has a follow-up comment. Think of it this way. Not using your privilege is an even bigger slap in the face than using it up. So what are you saying? She should use her white privilege? I'm not understanding what you're trying to put down. So she should use that white privilege? Is that what you're saying?
And I don't know. I'm just like the opposite of that. And I think in the back of my mind I always knew that. Like, what am I doing? But I was comfortable. You know? I don't know. Shut up, Oink. Where's your picture, you friggin' coward? Get out of here. Before you talk about Teardrop. It's probably Sally.
What?
And guess what, Oink? Purple eyeshadow is a lot prettier than the friggin' old 80s blue. Alright? Bye.
Oh my goodness. I love blue eyeshadow.
And I need to... Anyways. When you get... I'm gonna try to spend, like, as much...
Why does she always go back to, like, somebody's looks? It's getting old. You know, come on. Stop doing it.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try to spend... Hey, Melissa. Yeah, Rennie, it was buffering for everyone. I need to go where there's better internet. Like, I cannot. I need to be able to bitch and moan and talk and bees. I know Angel's Beauty ever do that.
I mean, this is true, Marilyn Jones, what they're saying. I believe in Middle Eastern culture, the man can force the women to do what they want. Technically, he could even forbid you from going home. You're very lucky. Yeah, he still can do that. Who knows if he has her passport? I don't know. Like I said, there's that theory going around that maybe he's holding her passport hostage and is wanting, you know, the 8 to 10 grand in order for her to get it back and to leave. I mean, it's kind of funny. Somebody had brought this up. I cannot remember who it was. It was on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call that crap. They were saying it's kind of funny that the amount is the same amount that she paid to invest, LOL, in whatever company he had. If you all remember that. That was like her finder's fee, I guess, at the beginning of this Middle Eastern adventure. It's kind of funny that it's the same amount again. I don't know. I think there might be a connection.
Yeah. Not a bees-friendly country. Yeah. Hi, Jack. Hey, Megan. Hi, Jack. Yes, I did, Laura. I don't know. It's like a lot of times I would be okay with it. And when I first, it was new, exciting, and I loved it. But there was always a part of me that missed my old self. Some parts of it, not some other ones. But there's so many reasons I just belong in Canada. You know? Yeah, I think I'm definitely very attracted to him. And also...
Give me a break.
I'm not a very submissive person, but at the same time I find controlling men, not abusive controlling, but just controlling in a way like, I don't know, kind of hot. Like, so yes, there's a lot of things I like really find attractive about him, obviously. But...
She's disgusting.
I just don't know what to do. Not a submissive boning your body. And he's never, ever been, like, you know, bad to me. Like, considering I can be mouthy and, you know, it's frowned upon in this culture.
Excuse me. I believe that's probably frowned upon in a majority of cultures, especially if you're in a marriage, for a wife or even a husband to disrespect their partner in that manner. So that's not a cultural thing. That's a human thing, you asshole.
Yeah.
Just a moron.
Yeah, I tried. I'm too crazy for Syria. Are you, Laura?
And there's a difference between, like, if you're a woman and you're in a marriage, being submissive to your husband, like he's the head of the household. He's the one that, you know, is the head of the household. I don't even know how to explain that, but you know what I mean. There's a difference between being that submissive like that and then submissive in the Middle East, where you absolutely have no power at all. And he controls everything. You have no rights or anything like that. As a woman, there's a complete difference between the two. I don't think she understands that. I think she kind of correlates Western cultures, you know, submissive behavior between a man and a woman as the same, and it's not.
I'm not asexual now. I'm going to be, because I'm not. There's no way I'm ever going through anything emotional or anything with any dude ever again. I'm done. I'm 40.
Question: why does she always say asexual? I don't understand that. Couldn't she say celibate? I don't know. Because she's said this a couple times before. Does she actually know what asexual means? I don't think she does. Because I think it was on the other video, I can't remember which live stream it was, where she said that she has been asexual for quite a long period of time. So, like everybody has suspected, they have not been bumping uglies, because she has been asexual with him, and just asexual in general.
I just want to be a cat lady. Frigid.
I've always believed this. All these stories that she told, you know, about her experiences in life and the things with El Skeletor and all of that stuff. I don't believe a lot of these things. I believe she's a very frigid individual, and I think she makes up all of these things to make her. She thinks it makes her look more sexy, I guess. You know, her outward appearance. When in reality, it doesn't. Just makes her look like a fool.
In 2 days, teardrop, inshallah, because I hope nothing happens. I'm so scared.
2 days.
Oh, celibate. I'm going to be celibate.
There, somebody brought it up. There you go. Somebody brought it up. That's so weird. It's called celibate. Asexual is something else. Yeah, it is. Like asexual, I believe, what's the correct definition? I could be wrong. I'm going off the top of my head. Isn't an asexual person somebody that doesn't have any, like, wanting or feeling for sex at all? So they have just nothing. I mean, then again, I mean, she could be asexual because she's had a hysterectomy and all of that. I mean, she could, you know, the improper hormone imbalance and all of that. I mean, she probably could be asexual, having no sexual feeling at all, rather than celibate. Like I said, I always felt like her sexuality has been forced because she wants to appear that way, not because it's a reality. It's fake. So, I mean, she could be asexual.
Western life also has men that rule the family. Hey,
exactly.
Suki, they do. That's true. But no, it's still very culturally different here, and I don't see, like, I don't mean it in a demeaning way.
Yeah, you do.
At all. I don't want to deal. I am. Yeah, bumpy. Hey, Shay.
Marilyn Jones said it perfectly.
I am woman here.
Marilyn Jones, yes, but they are allowed to rule the women. Technically, he could ban her from leaving, etc. Western women have rights. I know that's true. Like I said before, she doesn't know the difference between the two, and the fact that she said that she finds that hot, as far as like the way Middle Eastern men rule over the women, is just sick to me. I don't know, especially she comes from the Western world, and you know, the freedoms that we have. The fact that she finds that hot is just disturbing.
Bees. There's a KFC buffet in Saskatchewan, Buttercup.
Oh my goodness, is
Get
there?
out of
That's
here.
horrifying.
There's
Yeah.
only one KFC buffet in the world, I thought, in the U.S.
Oh, and this Lilica is true. That's true. Their comment. Latin America is very patriarchal. Yeah, it's true. Because I was raised in a family like that where the men are the head of the household, head of the family. That's very true. So that's what, like I said, that's not just a cultural thing, Chantal. That's all over the world. She's going to ignore another one.
Thanks, Jill. I should know, Steven, but the internet. Yeah, Gabrielle.
What would they serve at a KFC buffet? The chicken all
mashies.
day? Oh my goodness.
And it's gonna be hard for him because if I do bees, he's gonna see it all on my channel.
Like he hasn't seen it all before. Maybe he hasn't.
I'm in a real pickle here.
You know, maybe he hasn't. Maybe that's proof right there that he has not seen all her videos. Interesting. Why would she be scared of him? Why would she be scared to bees hardcore or whatever the hell she's gonna do in Canada if he's already seen it all before and he knows about her past and all of that? Why should you be scared, Chantal? Is it because he hasn't seen that? He doesn't know about any of that? Maybe, because I remember, who was the one that had the picture of her with a mustache? One of her beezers. I can't remember what their handle was. And he didn't like the picture and she lied about who it was, and I guess he actually believed her. So he doesn't know about any of the craziness. Interesting.
Hey, Zach. Call the prayer saber. Do you know what I mean? I know we're gonna be divorced, but it's still gonna be hard for him. I can't break his heart.
Give me a break.
At least you're not gonna see him bees. I have no idea, April, what I'm gonna do. Hey, Lynn. Yeah, I think he'll watch. It'll be too hard not to. He's gonna have to accept it.
Can you imagine? I can't even imagine.
No, it doesn't mean I'm going back to him. For different countries, I will, If he moves on, yeah. Anyway.
You know, another thing that, like, I think people need to realize, and her beezers need to realize, is that we've seen the relationships that she's been in over the years. And when those relationships ended, she's always had the same behavior. You know, visibly upset, crying. I mean, look at how she reacted when he got caught with Kybella and all that shit went down. Doesn't anybody find it odd at her behavior now, where it's so matter of fact, so calm, no tears, no emotions, nothing? I don't know. I find that odd. That's why I don't believe any of the crap she's throwing down.
Don't live your life for someone else. I'll watch Girl Melodious. No, Marmosets, it's not true.
It is true. So it's true. You're going to Canada for a break for the holidays and then go back to Syria. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. Yep. 100%.
He doesn't want to go to Canada. That's another thing. Since he has his house, property, land, everything here, he doesn't want to go
Land,
and...
LOL.
Yeah, teardrop, that's the real me. I know. Yeah. It's gonna be hard because, yeah, he's like... He does a lot for me, A lot.
Apparently you don't
They're not going to
appreciate
put the
any of it.
GoFundMe back up. I forget their bullshit reason, but
Fraud.
they're refunding everybody, so whatever. I don't even give a fuck anymore.
Let me guess. It was fraud, and because there's sanctions on that country, right? Is that right? Probably.
Yeah, I hope so. What? How come the battery... Did we unplug the fridge? Oh my gosh. Yeah. I think it was geographic, yeah. No, if we leave it plugged in too long, it will drain the battery. But I don't know if the battery is dead or not. I don't think so. Ooh, it's 5:30 anyways. Once the sun comes out, I don't have to worry about that. Maybe I'll just sleep all day.
Oh, what a life.
No, it's a solar battery. Yeah, the AC works in the bedroom. I gave it a go here, yeah. It's not... Living here, honestly, it's not for the weak, that's for sure. And I don't mean it's no one's fault. It's like, it's a war-torn third world country. Like, it's not for... Especially if you come from a first world country, it's hard to make that transition.
I don't know... Excuse me. I don't know if Syria would be considered a third world country. I think you're very wrong in that statement. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know. I don't think they are.
Tanya, I know. Hey, Pierre. And see, you guys understand that. You guys think you understand, not worrying about company. And I feel bad because here in this, like I said, people are never alone, really. Scapegoat, what? I need my comforts, yeah. Thanks, Deirdre.
And I was watching a video. I was watching a video about that, about the terms, that people use, how they call the Middle East, and the term third world country. That's like, how do they say it? Like colonial terms that they used to use back in the day. That those really don't apply anymore, and that the Middle East was only called that because of its relation to. I think it was Britain. So that's why they called it the Middle East, because it was east of Britain, and what you should actually call it is like East Asia. That's technically what that area should be known for, like known as East Asia. Not the Middle East.
Right. I'm trying to picture like my future. Constantly socializing, not knowing the language. Even if I learn, it's not going to be as, constantly being with a ton of people, people always coming over unannounced.
That's what having a family is.
Being basically a housewife. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just not who I am. I don't know how to explain it. And it's also very restrictive here.
We're reaction channels validated yet again.
Yeah, it's a tough life, yeah. We had no mobile phones, Heidi. We can't ignore it. Yeah, you can't ignore it. Hey, Missy, it is hard. We get it. Yeah, I know you guys get it, Yeah, Shy Violet. Hi, baby! And...
There were mobile phones back in 1987. This Heidi Mamet, I know exactly how you feel. Been there, done that. And mind you, back in 1997, we had no mobile phones. I don't know about you, but I did. We had the brick phone back then. So yeah, mobile phones were a thing.
Tonight there was a little orange kitten, and I called it over to me, and it came to me, and it started to nestle on my chest, like it really was purring, and it didn't want to get off. And when they saw the kitten on me, they're like, ew, get it away. Like, they were trying to shoo it away. And like, do not touch it.
Probably because it's disease.
Well, it comes to them. Because it's an outside cat. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't think it's gross.
So you don't care about Julia? You don't care that you could pick up a disease or parasite and bring it to her? I mean, not only to yourself, but at least to Julia, you don't care? You're a moron. Do you know how many parasites and diseases are in the wild animal community in Syria? You should probably look that up, Chantal.
It's a cat, because they think it's like has germs because it's outside, but maybe it's true, I don't know, but I don't care. Yeah, purple bed. My husband loves if someone comes over, he makes conversations with delivery people. Really, Deirdre? It could have ringworm. Oh,
that was a fake laugh if I ever heard one.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Uh-oh, I hope I don't get something.
I don't understand why she always like really fake laughs and with Teardrop. It's so weird. I want to know more about that relationship and who Teardrop exactly is, because the relationship between her and Chantal is so bizarre. There's some reason why Chantal keeps sticking up for Teardrop and like over exaggerates her laughing at whatever Teardrop says, and I don't know, it's really bizarre to me.
Am I gonna get scurvy?
Scurvy?
No, I didn't have fleas, Debbie, because like I could just tell there was no scabs.
Are you a pirate on a ship? How are you gonna get scurvy, Chantal?
Hang on, it was like it looked very healthy, but maybe I should be careful, I guess.
Oh, that's horrible. This anxious Abu. Oh my god, I found out around this time yesterday that I am pregnant. I took 2 tests. I stayed up all night, called the gyno. When they opened, got right in. Ultrasound showed already miscarried. No heartbeat. Oh, that's so sad. Oh. Sorry for your loss. That's horrible. That's hard for somebody to go through. That's sad.
What? Anxious? Oh no. Sorry, so sorry to hear that, Anxious. Oh, are you okay? Thanks, time spoken.
Yeah, somebody said the same thing. Scurvy, pirate bees.
Yikes. Sorry to hear that, Anxious, really. Oh, sorry, strawberries. Oh. Sorry about that. They have ambulances, but I don't know what their emergency number is. If something happens, I'm just going to run outside and go, yalla, yalla. No, I'm just joking. You make conversation with delivery people? I don't even want them to show their face. I just, like, leave at the door.
Oh, my goodness. She's mean to the delivery guys.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Really? Wow, Anxious. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, yeah. Salem El Sabastri. Me too, Teardrop. 110? Oh, thanks, Mr. Redfield. What noise does the ambulance in Syria make? I don't know. Hairy turd. Aww.
Do they really have an operating emergency system in Syria? I'm going to have to Google that. I don't even know if that's true. That could be a troll, because I don't even know how that would even be possible, considering all the crap that the country... They have no infrastructure. So, yeah, I don't know if that's true. I'm going to have to Google that.
I'm going to pray for you, Anxious. I'm really sorry to hear that.
She doesn't care.
Yeah. We don't have soup. That's what I mean. Like, it's going to be hard for him, though, not to watch. He's been, like, he's King Beezer. You know? It's going to be hard for him to see his wife. Like...
Give me a break. Please, nobody's buying this crap.
My husband would answer the door if it was a robber and make small talk. If it was a robber and make small talk. Yeah. Oh. Kate. Subhanallah. I know, but I mean, I was his wife, right? So it's going to be hard. Anyways.
Yeah, it's going to be so hard for him. That's why he left your ass for 3 days by yourself in a country where there's, you know, groups of men roaming the countryside, schmurdering people, robbing people, all that sort of thing. He's really going to care.
No, I'm not going back, Kitty. Yeah.
Teardrop.
I know.
Excuse me, Teardrop. Do you have a crush on Salah? I will miss the sense of humor and his iconic laugh. I think Teardrop has a hard-on for Salah. Kind of sounds like it. You know, because it's kind of funny how she always praises Salah, but then throws her own husband under the bus.
His laugh. We're gonna miss Salah. Thanks, Jennifer. I've never been blocked, King Troll. Yeah, but you're a funny one. I don't know about that, Miss Casual Vlogger. I mean, I can't force him. Farts and nashies? No, that's not an existence.
You know, and another theory going around is that the 10, like I think I've said this before, the 8 to 10 grand is a fee that Salah has to pay in order to gain entry to Canada. That could be a possibility. So this whole story that they're spinning is complete bullshit, and she's actually wanting to bring him to Canada because he probably falsified documents when he took her passport that one time. I'm just saying, a lot of things could be at play. We just don't know.
What if his family continues to watch me and I embarrass him? Like, how long am I going to be responsible for this?
The rest of
Hey,
your
Simply
life.
Ravishing. He did dream, but I changed, so, you know. Hey, Melissa.
You didn't change if you want to go back to beezing.
But putting on a hijab, reverting, and you know, muting when I toot has made people accept me. I had to change who I am because the old me was gross and shameful, right? So McDonald's has a golden menu.
So like I said, you've been cosplaying.
Wow, it doesn't feel that way, Miss Blackwood, for some reason, but if I stayed here, I don't think he would take a second wife. He doesn't even think of. He doesn't.
Please.
He says he doesn't want that, but
That's a lie. If she were to stay there, if he doesn't have a child already, if Sasa isn't his, let's just say, I kind of think that is his kid. But if he didn't have a kid and she was there, 100% he would take on a second wife or have another baby with the wife that the other wife, because the family would keep pushing it. So 100% he would take a second wife.
it's kind of gross in all cultures. You know, in public you don't do that, but I'm gonna do my best to bring Julie, I guess. What is gold sauce? I do feel ashamed, like, while I'm living here, yeah, I do. Actually, I feel ashamed just, like, as a revert of everything from my past. Like, everything. Including the fact that I can't have kids. Abolish flappy butt trumpets.
I mean, that's sad. Like, that's the one thing. Look, I'm glad she can't have kids. But there's a part of me that kind of feels bad for her in that way. Because I understand what she's saying. How she, you know, she can't have children in that way. So people kind of look at her different. I can understand that. The feeling that she's having for that. I feel bad for her in that way.
Yeah. I'm so anxious. Will she be mailed? No. What is the gold sauce? Oh, it's a fierce wing sauce. But YouTube isn't being in public and you used to stream for a long time. Saber. Well, fuck that. I know. Sometimes.
Lady. Somebody open my door. Lady. Come on. Sorry
God
about
forgives
that.
us all. I feel like I don't know. Like I'm going to hell because, like, I feel like I'm going to hell.
I mean, you probably are.
Can't have a baby. It's your trouble. Because of my past, even though apparently, and because now, like, I feel like because, like, I'm not, I don't know. I just have my reasons. God forgives if you ask him from the heart.
I believe that. The tiny shamrocks, God forgives if you ask from your heart. If you ask your true heart, what is it? I cannot read today. God forgives if you ask from your true heart. I believe that. If you're truthful and you're really remorseful, I believe God forgives. But I also believe that God is a vengeful God and will carry out punishment to those that deserve it. I truly believe that. But that's just me.
I do feel ashamed I don't know, but only when I'm like, I don't know. And then you'll cry over me someday.
What is this time spoken? I don't believe in hell, but that's in your mind because you have guilt and regret. It's pointless to have either because you can't change the past. You can learn and grow. You could learn and grow from it and be a better you. I don't understand that time spoken because you were speaking about God a second ago and then now you're saying you don't believe in hell. That's interesting. And somebody else, Scully, I don't believe that there is a hell. No heaven, no dress rehearsals. This is our life. The hip. Well, they must be an atheist. I actually like the atheist perspective too sometimes.
Thanks, Grave. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I'm going to give her anti-anxiety medication. Yeah. I guess Cherry. There could never be another Foodie Beauty. I think this is hell we're living in, Tracy. Yeah. No, I would never be a second wife.
Like, honestly, Tracy's right about that one. I think this is hell we're living in. I actually think so. I don't know. Things going on nowadays kind of point to that. We're, like I said, I like to believe we're here to all bear witness to whatever's going on.
Sorry, but
right about
sorry.
it.
No, I will not be doing that.
Oh, is that what you said to No, she will not be doing that. Let me guess. Turn to Jesus. Ask him for forgiveness. So she won't be turning to Jesus, I take it.
But it is, I've met people who have more than one wife. Hey, Pandy. Hey, Create Gossip. Yeah. Hey, Paige 22. Maybe part of it, maybe, but not mostly.
Oh, wow.
Look, I'm sure
Time spoken. She doesn't need to turn to Jesus. I'm a Christian, but I don't tell people that because I believe people have to learn to forgive themselves and forgive others and love themselves. Love themselves. I mean, as a Christian, I find that if you're an alleged Christian, I find it really weird that you're saying she doesn't need to turn to Jesus. Because as a Christian, if you're proclaiming to be one, that's the number one thing Christian people do, is they share Jesus. They share their religion in order to guide somebody, to the correct path. So I kind of find you're like talking a lot of nonsense, time spoken.
he has to move on. If I leave and we divorce, I can't expect him to just stay by himself.
Hi, baby. Are you gonna come with Mom, or are you gonna take a plane? Oh, yes, baby.
Hi, baby. Most men in this culture like to have a wife to care for them and stuff, and the home. But Salah was self-sufficient in Kuwait. He had his little bachelor pad going on, his own cars.
Red flag.
He took care of himself, fried his own eggs.
That should have been a red flag.
Yeah. No, that's not why I'm leaving Arlo. There's no plan for him to do that, he said, for if he does, it won't be for a long time. He's not interested in that right now. That's what he says. So that's not even, hasn't been a topic of discussion. It's one of my insecurities about not giving him children when it's it's such a big thing here, and why should I feel insecure about something about myself that I don't want anyway? I don't want children.
But see, that doesn't make any sense. That she would dive full on into a culture where having a family is a very important thing. Why all of a sudden is this her epiphany right now? It's just weird to me.
To be part of my life. I want peace and quiet. I just want my mental health. My brain cannot handle too much going on with people around me. I freak out. I feel like I can't breathe.
Wow.
Yesterday, just sitting in a room with 16 people all socializing, I felt like I was claustrophobic. Like, I can't handle it. Big family's big priority. Yeah, I know. And me, I don't like people, whatever. Like, it's not, in general, I don't like people. I don't like being around people. I love his family. They're so nice. It's just, it's a me thing, you know?
Wait a minute. What is this comment now that April said? Hold on. I gotta go back and see. Do. I don't see the comment. I don't know what the comment was, but it was, I guess it was to April. Time spoken. It says, I agree, April, but sometimes what people need is love, acceptance, and forgiveness from others, from themselves and to others. It's the life lesson we all must learn. Self-acceptance and love. I mean, but some people would say that that comes through believing in Christ, you know, to have acceptance. Because without Christ, you know, some of those things would be impossible for some people. I don't know. Just saying.
My CPAP. Lockmas? No, I don't know if I like Lockmas anymore. You panic teardrop? Yeah, same. Yeah. Pumpy. I don't know what
and
I
like
need.
Before anybody comes for me, like I said, I don't like to talk about religion. That's not what this channel is intended to do. I am not a follower of any religion in particular. I was raised Roman Catholic, and like through the things that have gone, like this is for the new people. The people that have been here for a while probably know this. Due to certain things that have happened in my life, I had like a falling out of like just being pissed off at God for many years, and then things happened that kind of threw God back into my life, just things, and so I have a relationship with God, but it's not through any religion. So yeah, that's what I want to say about that. So yeah. But typically I don't want to talk about religion because I respect everybody's religion. You know, and if they're able to find peace and comfort through whatever religion they choose, I'm happy for people that can do that. But just as for me, I just choose not to follow any religion in particular. But I do believe in God. And I do believe in Jesus.
When someone knocks at the door I don't expect, translates. Your social battery runs out, right? There's no such thing here, you know. They can be with people, like, you know, all sleeping together in the same house, like a million, like, I don't know how they do it. Hats off, because I can't. I don't like people, when people, like, you know, in Canada, I would never answered my door. Never.
Yeah, including for animal control that came and they were trying to cite you for animal abuse and neglect. You didn't answer the door.
One time my aunt and my mom came over and I was having a mental crisis and I didn't let them in. They drove all the way from Cornwall.
Let me guess,
they texted,
let me guess, the mental crisis was that you weren't able to get a dashie. Was that the mental crisis?
What are you doing? I said, I can't. I know you're not going to understand, but I just can't. I can't talk to you. I know, I'm going to be the crazy cat lady.
Oh, here we go. Pick me again.
Doorbell dread.
Teardrop, the one-upper. Chantal, in my 20s, I went to the ER for anxiety panic attacks probably over 20 times because I felt like I was dying. Teardrop always has to be the one-upper. There you go.
Doorbell dread. I was having a mentee bee. Yeah. Watched and judged. Oh, really? Teardrop? Yeah, they make you feel like you're dying, Teardrop. It's true. A foodie can. Time and space can make a big difference in clearing cobwebs from your head. Yeah, time spoken right. You did too, Barbara? Yeah, Marilyn. That's true. Different circumstances. Tracy. Wooded property, so we rarely had strangers come by. It was so nice. Puppy. We all sound miserable, but this is just how we are. This is, you know. Like whenever I used to watch Christmas, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and they all dreaded the relatives coming over. That's how we are.
But
that's
not
the truth. And here they
that scene from National Lampoon's Christmas isn't like about anxiety. That's not what that scene is about. It's just about, like, you know what you're getting when certain relatives come over. Like, every relative has, like, a different personality, and just the baggage that comes with all of that. That's what that scene was about. Had nothing to do with anxiety.
Commit. And that's how it should be, like that. They're happy people. Even in third world country, war-torn, their house is half missing. They're happy people.
That should make you
So I feel like a total bitch.
I was going to say 100%.
Why do you have to do this right now?
That was the smartest thing she's ever said in her life. And correct. 100%. She should feel like a bitch.
You have to show me your
complaining
6 boobs.
About air conditioning and all that sort of thing.
Julia has 6 boobs. I counted them.
Why? Because you're shaved and I see them. You get over here with your 6 boobs.
Baby. We're brought up antisocial. No, I can't. I'm not judging the second wife thing. It's just not for me. Alienation epidemic. Yep.
Oh, I used to like that show.
Really, Shy Violet?
Alien Nation. Does anybody remember that show? Was it on Channel 11? Fox? I used to love that show. Alien Nation.
She's not modest. She'll never have babies. She'll be a baby forever. They live over for... Yeah. Casual.
Yep, that's true. Free love. Salah's family will probably suggest women for him if they haven't already. He will probably have a child within a year and a half. They talk, you get home. Yeah, that's probably true. If all this story is all true, which I don't think it is, that would happen.
He'll probably have a child in a year and a half. Yeah, maybe. I hope he does. I hope he has a family. I don't want him to be alone. I feel really bad. Your cat is 12?
Oh my goodness. Now we got Tracy in on the anxiety game here. Tracy, same teardrop. Mine started when I was 23, and it runs on my mom's side of the family. And I also have agoraphobia. It sucks. Teardrop. My first anxiety attack happened at 20, after my second son, and have had them ever since. It sucks. My goodness. These women are just tiresome.
Yeah. He hasn't said he wants a second wife, but no, it would be
like
a one wife because we're you know, when I leave that'll be it. But I don't want him to be. I wanted that for BB whenever I broke up with him. And has he moved on? No, he's still single. What the hell? Get a wife. Will we ever see Salah again? Isn't it? It's kind of sad to think no, right?
I'm actually glad that we'll never see him again.
I don't think he will. I don't think we will fully move on. I'll be living in Canada, being myself.
And the fact that women are in here like, oh, we'll never see Salah again, are disgusting. These American women in here, considering all the crap that he said to Kai Bella. You guys are like drooling over him like that, and you're going to miss him. Y'all are sick.
And everything. And he'll just have to accept that, or else... No, I'm not dating. I really don't want to even think of that. Yeah, Elani, exactly. Right. He hasn't seen this family in a long time. So he's very happy. I think he'll keep his channel. What's he gonna do right? I love him so much. Is Salah really? You can stay friends, yeah. It's gonna be, I don't know. It's gonna be too hard to just say completely goodbye, right? Tanya, it would be hard not to be modest about certain things.
Please.
But a part of me like really wants to go and get my nails done.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that.
We're gonna see all that. We're gonna see everything. The hijab's gonna come off. We're gonna get back into the whore gear, nails done, puta lipstick on full display. Probably gonna see some bush. Who knows? It's all coming back.
Platonic
2026.
Life partner, yeah.
Free the bush.
You don't know a world without Salah. Aww. Yeah, true. He's not technically supposed to have girlfriends. I don't know. So if he remarried, I'm sure, you know.
Make that make sense.
That would be a no-no.
He's technically not supposed to have girlfriends, but yet met Chantal allegedly on Tinder, Plenty of Fish, whatever. I don't even know where they met. And he's not supposed to have girlfriends. Okay.
Tons of Muslims have nails. I know. True. Try on walls. Did anyone else hear what? I miss Crazy Frog. Driving around Canada. Yeah. It's like at first you can't imagine not having that person in your life or never talking to them again. Like that's how it was with BB, but now I don't even think about him. No offense, but it's like he just barely ever existed, and he was so important at one time.
Since she brought up BB, because he was also a follower of Islam, so she would be used to, you know, the culture in that sense, as far as being with, because she was with him for what, 7-8 years, so she would already be used to that. So the fact that she's using that as an excuse to allegedly break up with Salah, I'm not buying none of this. It's all bullshit.
It's so weird. Like, relationships are so effed up. Like, stay away from me. I'm tired of heartache. I'm tired of, you know, he is though. He's very conservative. And I feel like he only married, like, we only got married because, like, I went and I don't know, that's what he's...
Time spoken. Salah doesn't seem like a radical Muslim. If he was, I doubt the two of you would have ever gotten together. Time spoken. Have you ever met a radical Muslim? So how do you know exactly how they radicalize people? Do you know? I don't know. You know, if you watch different things or read about it, Chantal is the perfect Mark-ass trick for a radical person to radicalize. I'm just saying.
But, like, he didn't, like, at first, you're right, he knew who I was. And I wasn't, you know, a hijabi, so. He's gotten more traditional since living here, but you kind of have to. More traditional. You know, when in Rome.
Please, when in Rome. Give me
I don't know, Kitty Charms. You love single life, Weird Barbie?
That was probably one of the stupidest things I've ever heard her say. If he was raised like that, then that's him. That's it. He didn't become more that way since moving to Syria. You sound like a moron.
Tanya. Yeah, Barb, it's just like, no. So, but we always say that, and then, you know, he's in survival mode and has to adapt, yeah.
What? He's a... Lorena. He's a handsome guy. He could have any old Fatima he wants. Haha, you were together for a reason. First of all, do not use the word Fatima in vain, so thank you.
No, I didn't watch Dancing with the Stars. He's a handsome guy. He would have any old Fatima he wants. You were together for a reason. Yeah. Yeah, maybe not compared to people here, but he's gotten, like, more since moving here. So, anyway. I'm not even thinking of that, you know. Hey, Pandy. No, women don't really, they don't do that here. And I thought, like, that she kind of flirted with him a little, like, the way she just talked to people in general, the way she just talked to people in general was kind of flirty. But wallahi, he didn't even seem interested. Oh, the landlord's daughter. She was non-hijabi.
Oh my goodness.
And I was
jealous.
Like, oh, let me guess, before I got here, you were probably talking to her.
Oh my
like,
goodness.
I'm insane. And he was like, you're crazy, you're sick the way you're mine. I'm like, no, I have reason to think this way. And besides which, like, I just assume, and he's like, I didn't even think of that, honestly, and her family lives here. Like, I don't think it's, like, really the same here, you know?
That's what I'm saying. She says something like that, where she was jealous of the landlord's daughter, and, like, you know, confronting Salah about it. So this breakup, yeah, it just seems kind of fake to me. Why if the relationship was on, you know, the shitter, why would you be jealous of the landlord's daughter? I don't know.
Yeah, I feel ya. I know what you mean.
It's all bullshit.
It's like, Oh, Tracy, did you? What? Unkind and angry to a lot of people? Marilyn, did you see what they were saying? They deserve it. Why should I be nice? Like, what do you want me to do? Give them a kiss on the cheek?
Oh my goodness.
They're super rude. Oh, the government election.
Wait a minute. Marilyn says, I listened to your live from before. You were quite angry and unkind to a lot of people. Would you say that is your true self deep down? Yes, 100%, Marilyn. That's Chantal. And if you want to see the real Chantal, I know she hates this video and she doesn't know why people keep bringing it up, is the Cuba rage. Because I believe alcohol is a truth serum for Chantal. So if you want to see the true Chantal, watch Cuba rage.
What went on? Thanks, time spoken. What the hell? You were mean to people. Yeah, okay, I'm just mean to people for no reason, right?
You are, actually.
Like, turn the other cheek. Yeah, I'll give you a cheek to turn to. Barbara. There's common traits. I'll go low, too. You need to practice stoicism? No, Marilyn, it's not. I think it's lame to be so cynical, but...
Simmer down, teardrop. Come in being rude or you're going to get it right back with punch hands. Simmer down, teardrop.
Government electric came on and she ditched us. Yes, the battery is charging. I need to go to bed. It's getting light out. I'm back. Guys, I feel so awful that the internet... I feel like I'm trying to reach out.
Okay, I'm going to end this because it seems like there's going to be nothing going on. I'm going to end this reaction to this video, and then the second part is going to be the newer live stream that she did, which is only going to be about 15 minutes long, so I will see you on that flip side. Okay, so this is the second one. This thing's about 15 minutes long. I don't actually know what's going on in this one. I'm pretty much sure it's only 15 minutes because her internet is crap. So let's get into this one. Uh-oh. Somebody's screaming downstairs.
Like, I can't handle it.
And mind you, this is... she's apparently... I guess... I don't know how many hours she's been back. Salah went on the trip. He's supposed to be gone for 2 or 3 days. If that's even true, I don't know. Is she at home? I don't know. Like I said, with Chantal, she lies about everything, so it's kind of hard to gauge when she's telling the truth. But apparently she's home alone. I don't know what food she has. Is she going to run out of food? Who knows? I don't know.
Like, I don't even know if I want to talk, because every time I start talking,
oh my goodness,
this stupid crap happens. I'm so... Ugh. That's great. What about now? Can you hear me? Hey, Pumpy. Hey, everyone. Black Country. I'm cutting out. That's just great. Oh, hey, Rebecca. I'm back. I'm just... Yeah, both. Yes to both, Debbie. I hate this internet. I hate this internet.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyway, I was supposed to only be alone for 2 days because, like, I'm pretty much left with nothing. I don't know how... I can't order here. There's no such thing where I am in this village.
She ate all the food.
I can't go out and get stuff.
She ate all the food. What was it? What did she say she had? Bread, eggs, noodles, cheese maybe? I can't remember exactly. She ate all of it. You know, because she's an emotional eater, so I'm pretty much sure, you know... She ate everything, like, Googling herself last night. Oh, my goodness.
I have very little, barely enough food for 2 days.
Ration.
Hi, Teardrop.
Can you imagine being in a bunker with her? Like, if war broke out and you had to go underground and be in a bunker where you had to, like, ration the food, you would have to immediately get rid of Chantal because she would go through all the food.
Fernanda, thank you. So he messages me. He's like, oh, we're going to stay for 3 days and I'm going swimming, so I'll talk to you later.
Good for you, Salah.
I'm just like...
He's having a good old time.
You can't hear me? What about now?
Oh, she's pissed.
Okay. Teardrop, you'll be in charge of letting me know when the sound is okay.
Oh, that's a
Try
good comment. Do you have enough food? Ration it. Remember, think of the children in Palestine who have nothing. That's 100% true. And I guarantee she never thinks about those children or the people that are starving. Even the ones in Syria. She doesn't care.
Out. Okay, go out and come back in, guys. Ugh. I don't know what I'm gonna do with no internet. I'm like right beside the modem. Yeah. Hey, Monica. I'm like right beside the modem. I cannot live this way. No internet. No say in anything. Hey, Carrie. I know I made the right decision now. Like, if there's any doubt, don't worry. I'm going home. Hey, Tracy. I'm getting the heck out of here. It's not the life for me, 100%.
Let me guess.
Because this is how we clash. We will never, while I'm here, hardly ever do anything alone. And if I want to do something alone, I'm rude. I guarantee it.
Like I said, she wants to do things alone with Salah because she wants to control him. With his family and friends around, she can't isolate and control him. That's what it's all about. She wants to isolate, control, and manipulate him.
No, because like if I don't agree to do something, he'll be like, oh, 3 days. I'm looking forward to just a whole different life and being alone because I hate this, like, I hate everything about relationships.
Wow.
Like, I hate it. I hate the insecurity. I hate worrying what, like,
Okay, excuse me. That's not a relationship. That's a you problem. Because if you're in a good relationship, there is none of that. That's you.
Compromising, like, arguing. I hate everything. I'm just so, like, fed up. It's like, I hope you're having a really good time swimming while I'm just like, hey, YouTube lover.
What does she
Anyway, I want him to have a good time.
That's
I don't
what
want to
she wants. She wants him to be sulking and just worrying about her. And because he's not doing that, that's why she's raging.
Fish. But, like, he doesn't take my feelings or how I'm doing into consideration at all.
Why should he?
That's how I feel.
Why should he?
I know, Sophia. While I'm still here, yes, he's obligated. We made an agreement.
Please.
Like
I've said from the beginning, this entire thing is a business arrangement, a business agreement. And the fact that she just said that right there tells you everything. We made an agreement. This has never been a relationship. It's always been a business agreement.
He had an agreement to go for 2 days. And my point is, he just extended it without asking me. So I'm just like frustrated.
Oh my goodness. Why? Excuse me. Why should a man in a relationship have to ask you? Who are you?
You can't say what he's obligated to and what he's not obligated to. You don't know our dynamic. You don't know our agreements. While we're
she
here,
has no control.
Okay, if he's not obligated to me anymore, why is he like? Don't say you love me then. Don't call me babe. Don't say I'm your soulmate. Anyway.
Excuse me, that's called love bombing? I guess you're stupid and don't realize that?
Yeah, we still have to show kindness to each other. We still have to... I still act like I'm his wife. I still do all the housewife duties. I still take care of him. I still do everything. So... I can't leave now. Unless... Like, that's why I'm trying to raise money. I can't just go to Canada. I can't stay with my family. Like, I'm trying to get, like, first and last...
Like, you know what's really funny about this entire scam is she's gone through every scenario in order to get money. First, it was the relationship breaking up. Like, they're not compatible. It's cultural, blah, 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 blah. That didn't really work. So then the next scam that comes in is 2 people got unalived in the town. I'm scared. There's violence, all that, trying to manipulate with violence. Now we have this new tactic of, I guess he's not respecting the relationship and she needs to get out of here and all of that. Do you see what she's doing? Do you see the manipulation she's laying down? I hope everybody sees that.
Rent. Otherwise, I have to wait a couple of months or 3 months probably. I guess I just have to get used to being alone while I'm here.
Do you see what she's
because
doing?
I really don't want to. Like, I'm just bitter. I'm bitter now because like I feel like his
Now?
family's more important. And I guess since we're separated, maybe that's how it's gonna be. You know?
This is funny.
So yeah. Kayla, shut the fuck up, you idiot. I have to take medication.
Oh my goodness.
And I have to eat with it. So go to hell.
Wow. Very rude.
Anyways. No, I don't really have enough for 3 days. Maybe 2 at the most.
Oh my
Hi,
goodness.
baby. Hi, baby. Hey, Caribou. I'm not scared, but I prefer not to be alone for 3 days, to be quite honest.
I thought you said you liked it. Didn't she just say... And the reaction that I just did before this one, wasn't she saying that she wanted to be alone, that she needed her alone time? Now she doesn't want to be alone? Manic much? Jeez.
No, it doesn't matter. Extended family is like family in this culture. So, thanks, Carrie. Becca. Thank you, Becca. Thank you. I appreciate you. I hope you can hear me say thank you. Hey, Megan. Anyways.
It's, you know what, like I
I'm
said, it's funny now. I'm like going over it in my mind, and it's kind of funny to watch this all play out. And I don't know if she realizes the things that she says and how this is playing out, but it's like you could literally see her enacting a plan. It doesn't work, and then she goes to plan B, and if that one doesn't work, she goes to plan C. It's like you could see the manipulation just as plain as day, and it's fascinating to watch this.
Like, ugh.
Uh-oh, is that him?
I gotta go check my, I'm making mafe, but with only carrots, because I don't have anything else. I don't have anything but carrots and, like, tomato paste and peanut butter.
That's
but
more
I'm trying
than
to
a
do
lot
my
of
best,
people.
you know? Like, I can make do, but we really don't have, like, hardly anything, you know?
Boo-hoo.
And I have to eat with my metformin. I did sleep okay, Sneakerhead, thanks.
I mean, she could have a piece of cheese with the metformin and she'd be fine. To take medication, you don't need to eat like a full-on meal. You can have a slice of toast or something like that. So the way that she's behaving, like she has to have, a full-on smorgasbord of foods, to take her medication, is just obese behavior.
Yeah, Pumpy. And I just feel like they're, like, always involved. He always involves them in everything. Like, oh my God, we don't have any privacy.
She's trying to control him.
Like, I just want to be able to go a day without, like, people ringing to make plans for today. And I wasn't involved because I don't speak the language, you know? Oh, he just messaged me back. Okay, sorry, but they decided. Right, because you don't have the balls to tell your family, oh, sorry, I don't want to stay 3 days. They decided, right. I'm just so fucking...
I'm sorry. Look if this is real, if this is actually going down, I'm for Salah in this one. Of course he's going to choose his family. Why is he going to listen to you? You're a moron. Team Salah on that one. She doesn't like it.
I gotta go to the kitchen.
She has no control. I find it hilarious.
How can I just go home and figure it out? Where am I gonna go? I have no apartment. I have no car.
Oh well. Bad life choices.
Like, I'm not saying that to be rude. It just is.
That's your problem. Go live in a box. Cardboard box.
I'm not trying to isolate him.
What's that song? Isn't there a song? When was that? Was it the 80s or 90s? I'm living in a box. I'm living in a cardboard box. That's going to be you, Chantal.
Oh my God.
She burnt the
My
carrot.
stew is burnt. Now I have no food.
She did. Burnt the carrot. Look at even Teardrop's making fun of her. Starvation bees. Teardrop, what a good friend.
Oh, great.
heck was that? Wait, who said that? I'm gonna go back.
Gotta add a bit more water. I'm just coming on here to vent my feelings. Just venting. Anyway. I don't know if I'm back or not, but... Anyway, I did laundry today. I'm trying to cook something. And, gayest monitor, do you not... like, how are you blaming me for the quality of the internet in a third world country? Are you demented? Guys? You're, like, complete moron. Oh my god. This is why I like to be alone. I hate people because they're dumb. Like... Hello, Mello.
She's so evil. She's so miserable and evil.
Mark. Anyways. Vanna, I don't even have hardly any Indomie left. Like, one pack. Anyway, I'm just gonna have to... I don't know. Who cares if I can't pronounce...
You know what? Let me regroup here. The fact that she's complaining like this, and there are people that don't even have the one pack of Indomie, like in the country that she's in, probably in the same village that she's in, there's probably people that don't even have that. And this 500-600 pound hobbit is literally having a temper tantrum because she has one pack of Indomie. Like, just let that sink in. I mean... she is such an entitled piece of crap. Like, it's so weird to watch this. Like, just to think that this hobbit is roaming the earth. Unbelievable.
Minotaur, whatever. Who gives a shit? The fuck does that have to do with anything? Like, get out of here. Moron. No, I'm not asking. Anime sucks. I'm not on here to beg for money. I'm just, right now. You know? I'm just, here to vent.
Well, I'm going to end it because the thing's going to cut out. So apparently, I guess her, internet showed her. She's just a horrid individual. And if this doesn't prove that all of this is, I don't know, it's a scam. It's a scam. It feels like it to me. It feels like bullshit. She's trying every scenario in order to get money out of her dumb followers. And it's weird to watch it. It's kind of sad to see that there's so many gullible people that fall for all of this. But all the reaction channels are going to keep calling her out on her bullshit. So that's all we're going to do. But anyways, if you don't hear from me again, if she doesn't post up, everybody have a great weekend. Stay safe, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.